Welcome back to Daily Akari. Today is puzzle number 531, a very hard puzzle by U-Tune. Alright, what is up? It takes me so long to just like read all of the puzzle elements. Okay, we've got corner eliminations here. It can't be this one. It has to be one of these two. Which means can't be any of these. Oops. Alright. What now? If this were to go here, we'd have this here, and this here. That looks fine, I think. What if this whole column were, row. What if this whole row were lit up? Then it'd be like the same as what we have here. Yeah, seems about right. Okay, what about this? There's a corner elimination here that I missed, and here. This looks like same deal as up here, which eliminates these as well. I really hope it starts cooling down soon. It's been way too hot out lately, and I don't have air conditioning. Because Washingtonians are afraid of air conditioning, apparently. It's gonna be one of these four. And we've got this repeating pattern of like sets of three all over the place, except this one it's four. But this could just go here. This going here would be extremely inoffensive to the rest of the puzzle. The only thing it would do is it would knock off this liberty off this one. Wait, actually no. Could it be either vertical liberty? If this were to go here, then this would have to go here and this would have to go here, which directly conflicts with each other. So no, it can't be either of those. Do we have the same logic here? If this were to go here, yeah. Okay. And same with this, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I think that actually gives us some more information to work with, because now let's say this whole row were lit up, then okay. Actually no, each set of three is going to eat up at least one row, I guess. Or no, it can't even do two, so it has to take up exactly one row. And for this one, we know it's going to be this row. But for this one, it could be either this row or this row that's eaten up, I guess. This is kind of confusing, but I'm kind of getting it, I think. I'm trying to look at like the outlier numbers, like this, and this, you know. It looks like they all have places they can go where they don't knock off any liberties, I guess. Well, actually, this one. Oh, this could go. No, that also knocks off this liberty. Here would knock off this. This would knock off a lot. So let's look. If this were to go here, then we'd have one of these two, and something on top. Okay, so we already know there's either going to be one on the bottom or one on the top. So I think that might have a way it works with these two, but I'm not sure yet. Like, so pretty much it can't be this one and this one. And we know another row is going to get eaten up by trying to fill in this, right? Oh, and one of these columns are going to get eaten up by having to light this up. This could just go here, then this would already be lit up by whatever the solution is over here, most likely, unless it's this and this. And this. Right. If this were to go on top here, then this would go here and this would go here. Okay, so I think using that I can prove that it's gonna be one of these. Yeah, just based on the fact that only one of these can be lit up, I can say that one of these has to light up the other one, which eliminates everything else on this row. Which means this eats up the top row over here. So it's going to be either this one or this one, and then either this one or this one. So I can eliminate these. Oops, not that one. And then using the same logic that I used over here, the other one's going to have to be lit up by either this one or this one, which eliminates all these. Okay, and I'm inclined to say that it's more likely to be this one, just so that way or this one actually, just because and this one, just because thinking usually where lights have to go, you have to like budget them, I guess, just to make sure everything can get lit up. But that doesn't really matter, because the way to play this is to not place any lights until you're absolutely sure that it has to go there. Okay, so now I think we can look at this set of three, where yeah, it has to be one of these two, and then has to be one of these two. So that eliminates all these. And that takes off the liberty off this one, I guess. And these are going to have to be lit up by one of these two. Everything above it is eliminated, so I can knock off all these. And that creates another step in this same pattern cycle. It's a really interesting pattern we've got here. Alright, and now because of that, I can prove that this has to go here, because nothing else can light up this square. That doesn't tell me anything about the rest of the puzzle, but good to know. Because you kind of need everything to solve the puzzle, of course. Okay, so now I can move on to this set of three, which has to be one of these two, Then it looks like we have 3 rows that can light it up. Or no, we have 2 rows that can light it up. But, or no, we do have 3. No, we do have 2, except Because this one has to be on the bottom row to begin with, and none of the ones on the bottom row can light up the set of 3 ones. Okay, we've got a corner elimination right here. Also, right here, this is the only square that can light itself up, so that solves that. And that means this has to light itself up, which solves this set of 3. And then this has to be lit up by that one. No, this can be lit up by this one. Oh, wait. Okay, this is the only square that can light itself up, so that solves this set of 3 as well. And then this is the only square that can light up the rest of this row, and also that one. Okie dokie. Does that tell us anything up here? Has to be one of these 2, and one of these 2, and one of these 2. So I guess it just depends on, because this is the only part of this is the only opening to the rest of the puzzle for this set of 3, I guess. Yep. Okay, gonna have to be one of these 3, leaning towards this one because it knocks out 2 X's, but you never know for sure. This has to be lit up by one of these 3. Which I'm leaning towards this one so it doesn't knock out any of the rows here. This is why I keep coming back to Akari every single day, is because despite the really simple rules, there's always a new and creative ways to like work with it, which just really keeps it interesting. That's why I love Akari. Like, I was playing Enclosed Horse for a while, and then like it's just it only made me feel stupid playing it, and then realizing, oh wait, there's a better solution. But no, this makes me feel smart. I did that on purpose, but sometimes that's a Tourette's thing where I repeat the same thing. But no, that time it was on purpose for ironic effect. Okay, I'm not seeing anything all of a sudden. I feel like I've been making steady progress up until this point. This one's already lit up. This, not yet. Singfisher, if you're watching, please implement a way to, like, differentiate X's by what's already taken care of and what needs to be taken care of. Should I look more at, like, what eats up what rows? This, because, no, it doesn't have to be one of these 2, because it could just be this one. Which is the confusing part. Probably either going to be this one or this one. If this were to go here, then this would be the least offensive space to light up. You just light up behind this wall, because otherwise it's going to have to be something else on this column. Okay, so we know that it's going to have to be either this one or one of these two. So that eats up one of these two rows, but we don't know which. These are already pretty much taken care of. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I forgot to look at the same pattern that got me here, but upside down. So it's going to be either one of these two or one of these two. And then I know it's either going to be one of these two or this one. So I think that's all in agreement with each other. Because we know it eats up one row over here and one row over here, and then the same two rows. So I can eliminate everything but these. Okay, I don't know why it took me so long to see that. I should have just used the same pattern. I thought it was going to be something new until I could continue. But no, you just need to think upside down. Think the same way, but upside down. Brand new sentence, I guess. This one absolutely has to be lit up by this, I think. Yeah, nothing else can do it. Which leaves one liberty left on this one. And then one liberty left on this one, which solves this set of 3 on the bottom. Do it. Alright. And now I know this absolutely has to be lit up by this. And now what? Oh wait, this set of 3 is solved. This is the only square that can light itself up. This has to be lit up by this one, which solves the final set of 3. Alright, and we're done. Alright, 16 minutes 59 seconds, perfect score. This was a really fun one. Reminds me why I love this game so much. Alright, see you tomorrow.